Good day everyone, and I know I said that I was going to be looking at some more interesting stuff in my last video, but something has come up and I think it really needs to be addressed. So I'm going to keep this nice and short and sweet and get straight to the point. It has been brought to my attention that there are a number of bugs in this game that are causing significant problems for a number of players. And I'm not just talking about Bobber's jetpack not working, or occasionally spawning in without an actual body. I'm talking about potentially game-breaking issues that can severely reduce the enjoyment for affected players. Before I get started, I just want to make it clear that this is not a video hating on EA or DICE. That's not my intention. I acknowledge that they have mishandled many things about this game, but here I just want to raise awareness of these issues so that we can make our voices heard, because that is how things like this are going to get fixed. Players and the community making the developers know there is a problem and putting pressure on them to actually fix it. So the first issue is about getting credits from duplicate star cards in crates. If you are affected by this particular bug, you will not receive duplicates from star cards, which means that you will progress much slower, as all progression in the game is basically tied to loot boxes and star cards. Now I've gathered up some information, and this problem seemed to start for some players around the release of the Last Jedi Season update, and it can affect you on any platform, be it PC or console. It can also start to happen to you at any time. One day everything is fine and dandy, and the next you are opening crates at a snail's pace compared to what you are used to. The thing is, this bug seems to only be affecting a very small portion of the player population. By my estimate, it's less than 10%. This means that it's not really getting a lot of coverage outside of a few posts on EA's help forums. It also means that the developers might not place this as a high priority, given that only a small number of players are affected. Now they did say they were going to be fixing this issue as of the recent update 1.2, but it has not been fixed, and the only responses since then have been along the lines of, "We are aware of the problem, and we are seeking a solution." So yes, DICE are aware of the issue. But this video is a little bit of advocacy, so maybe the rest of the community can get around those few who are having troubles like this. You might say, big deal, who cares, they can still play the game. But imagine how frustrating it would be to know that you are progressing much slower than the rest of the player base for the same amount of effort. It is really not a fun glitch at all. People are starting to get frustrated and fed up, which is understandable since the problem has existed for some since November. To those watching that are experiencing this issue, stick in there, keep making noise, get on those forums and send an email. If and when it does get fixed, just imagine the massive pile of credits that are likely to reimburse you with. Now that's going to be a lot of crates to open, so just try and look forward to that. I believe that this will have to be dealt with sooner or later, as I don't really see how microtransactions can be reintroduced if problems like this persist, where there are some people that are not getting the same value for their money as other people. So on that front, it seems that it should be a priority for the devs, as they clearly have shown that they wish to reintroduce monetization very soon. The second glitch that I will speak briefly about was plaguing me up until this morning actually, and now things seem to be working normally. When loading into Galactic Assault on Australian servers, it would always load into Kashyyyk, and the loading screen would be infinite. It would never drop me into a lobby, even after 5 minutes, not even an empty one. The only way for me to get out of this loading screen was to restart the entire game. Now I'm not sure how widespread this issue is, or if they are limited to certain regions, because I was able to find a match of Galactic Assault after switching to a US server. For those that are experiencing this problem, you can change your own region under the Options tab under EA account. Now both of these bugs are very frustrating for those affected by them, and I'm not trying to hate on EA, but they do really need to be fixed ASAP. I mean, it's a AAA title, and honestly these kind of things are more important than a new game mode or hero skins. I just want to say a massive thank you for the Redditors that helped me source this information, and if you are having problems, please share your experiences in the comments below and take it over to EA and Battlefront 2 support forums to make yourself heard. The more information there is on the internet about these issues, the faster and easier it will be for DICE and EA to actually fix things. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ascendance from 4FS Gaming.